Hey, oh, hey, and welcome to the sit down. I feel like I missed y'all. Okay, it's been a minute, right? It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute. Did y'all miss me? Just tell me. Say yes. Okay. Say yes. All right, you guys. Listen, we are back. We are in full effect, you guys. It is the sit down tonight with Patricia now, myself, little old me. Um, and we just want to welcome you in. Listen, as you come in, say hello, share the video, like the video, heart the video, all of those good things, that we do on these here social medias. Okay. Make sure if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, same deal. Okay, same deal. Go ahead and share out that link. Okay, flood somebody's timelines, all of that stuff. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi there, Daryl. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for joining us tonight. Listen again, like and share the video, you guys. It is Friday night, and well, I feel all right, y'all. How y'all feel? Y'all feel good? I am feeling pretty good. It is fall, okay? How many of y'all like the fall? Okay. This is my weather right here, okay? So listen, you guys. Tonight is going to be a wonderful night. Thank you for dropping in for just a few minutes with us. We have Miss Rhonda Hunter in the building with us tonight, you guys. Before we get there, we got to give y'all down low on what's going on with Expressions LLC. Woo! Yes, fall weather. Yes. Good evening, Mr. Hunter. This is the husband of our guest tonight, you guys. All right. Um, all right. So Expressions LLC, you guys. It's homecoming time. Can I get an at Geek Pride? I heard y'all. Listen, anybody else, we ain't got time for the haterade tonight, okay? All right, but it's homecoming time, y'all, and Expressions LLC is on the scene, honey. Guess what? We are having our event next Friday, the 29th. Okay, it's going down at 603C at Warrior Drive in Greensboro, North Carolina. Listen, y'all, get those tickets, okay? Because the seating is going to be limited. Okay, we still out here in these COVID streets. Okay. But we are going to be in the building, y'all. We got some amazing artists lined up. Okay. We got some, let me say it one more time. We have some amazing artists lined up for next week, and I'm excited. Okay. I'm excited. So listen, okay. Come on, come see us, get your tickets, come out, have a good time. Some vendors, couple vendors gonna be in the building. Get your little shop on too. Okay. So we are excited about the things that are going on. We got some more stuff coming up for this holiday season. So y'all just make sure to stay tuned for that. Listen, we are about the Father's business, and we are trying to do what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. And well, the enemy don't want that. Okay. Y'all. All right. But he a liar. So anywho, about tonight, you guys, on this wonderful edition of the sit down. Again, we have with us tonight Miss Rhonda Hunter, you guys. Miss Rhonda Hunter. And tonight she is going to express herself a little bit. Okay. We're gonna talk about life a little bit. We're gonna talk about some entrepreneurship a little bit. We're gonna do a little talk about, maybe a little bit of love. Okay. Did we say love? Yes. Yes, yes, we did. Okay. Listen, if you are just coming on, if you are just joining us, go ahead, like and share this video, please. Okay. Let folks know that we are here. Let folks know that we are in the building. All right. Well, y'all know the virtual building. Okay. Tonight, you guys, we are coming from up north. Okay. Now do it right. How I sound? Did I got it? No? Okay. I'll stop. But we are about to, get into this right here from Miss Rhonda Hunter. So again, don't forget about next weekend, the 29th, Expressions LLC in Greensboro. check out the website, check out Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of that. All the information you need is everywhere, y'all. It's everywhere. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna bring on Miss Rhonda Hunter. Okay, let's talk to her. All right. Hey there, hey there, hey there, Miss Rhonda Hunter. How are you?
Hey there, hey there, hey there, Miss Fall Weather.
Yes, yes. I love it.
I like crisp weather too.
Yes, I can't stand to be hot. Okay. It
Oh
just it does something to me.
no, no. See, I'm
I always say, it's easier to get warm than it is to cool down.
right,
You know,
right.
I can grab some blankets, I can layer up. I would
Rub
rather,
your arms if you have to.
give a little friction in there. So
Yeah, but to cool
listen,
off, that's a whole process. To cool off, yeah,
hello,
that's a
a
whole
whole
process.
process. And me and my husband, we bump
Yes.
heads all the time. I said, Lord, are you sure?
Uh, be fighting over the thermostat, right? I got
Yes,
you.
yes.
I got you.
Listen, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. God bless you. Thank you.
Absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely. So before
yes.
we get into the special things, the extra special things, let's call it that. Let's talk about you for just a moment. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where you from? We want to know the tea.
Oh, okay. The tea. Well, I don't have tea. I have Bustelo, but it's
Oh,
actually all gone. I probably need a refill, but I won't bother my husband for a
uh-oh.
refill at this time. We already had some. I am Rhonda Hunter. I am a resident of Woodbury, New Jersey, South Jersey, which is probably about 15 minutes south of Philadelphia, in the Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, the DMV area, not too far from it. I've been a lifelong resident here. My husband and I met in high school. I've currently been relocated back in Woodbury, I would say, for about the past 11 years. This is home, but Woodbury will always remain home.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, so do you call yourself a poet, a spoken word artist? What?
What would I call myself? I guess I would say a spoken word artist,
Okay.
even though poetry is just the written expression. Um, bless his whole heart, Patrice. He brought me a whole cup of coffee.
I know that's right.
Thank you. Um, Poetry, like I said, spoken word rather, is just the spoken, the outward expression of poetry. Poems, poetry are the written expression. So I am able to take what I write and then hear a way to deliver it.
Mhm.
Because in delivering it is, I believe, where things happen when you hear what it is that I have to say and the delivery of it. I will say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I hear that, feel that, feel that.
Yes.
Something different about hearing somebody that wrote it and hearing, that place where they were when they wrote it versus
Definitely.
us reading it. So, yes,
Definitely. Definitely. The
absolutely. So,
fluctuation of
how
your
long
tone.
have you been? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I was just going to say the fluctuation of your voice, tone, tenor, all of that. I say that even in marriage,
Mm,
in speaking to your mouse, into your spouse rather, tone and tenor tells.
mm. We're gonna put a
I
pause
just,
right
I
there
just,
before
I
we
just
before we
threw that out there. I just threw that out there.
that was a nugget, y'all. That was a nugget.
Threw that out there.
Listen. So before we get into all of that good stuff right there, how about you just, give us a little something?
Okay, I will share. You mind if I take a look? He worked so hard to bring me this fresh
Go
hot cup.
go ahead. Get yourself right.
Bustelo. If you don't know, are you a
Okay.
coffee drinker, Patrice?
I am not, but my husband is.
Okay, gotta get the Bustelo.
Okay.
Gotta do the Bustelo.
I
This
remember
piece,
that.
this piece I'll share is called "The Facts of Faith." A sister had approached me. Her name is Jennifer. She asked that if I would come out and share for her program at her church. And their theme was faith over fear. And the piece that I wrote was entitled The Facts of Faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please you, to make you smile with the trust I place in you. You've been faithful down through the years, so what could possibly get in my way of having faith in you but fear? Yeah, fear that grips its fingers over my mind, wringing my thoughts like a towel, wet with fret, worry, and doubt, convinced this time ain't no way out. Exhaustive, mental gymnastics, wearing a groove out in the floor, pacing while my mind's racing, and I'm no closer to an answer to my dilemma than I was before. I can feel the water stinging my eyes, and I'm sweating, frozen. Yet I'm presenting me like won't nobody see this anxiety that follows me like a bad credit score. This dismal foreboding trespasses the recesses of my mind, and I've worked myself into this ruminating frenzy of what ifs, and it's like I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. No, no, a tightrope, suspended between a chasm of paranoia and trust. I'm about to choke, and I can't breathe. And the truth is, I forget. I forget in this moment of labored breathing that perhaps the outer husk of this mustard seed of faith I possess might be pleasing. Fear had hijacked my emotions, causing mirages in me to lose focus. Past victories elude me. And right there, it's as if the Holy Spirit taps me on my shoulder and whispers in my ear, "You're doing it again." Fearful thoughts don't dictate to you, you dictate to them. This divine interaction manifests from Jesus asking, interceding on my behalf to interrupt and intercept fear strategy crafted to deceive me and sift me into believing counterfeit evidence is real. But Jesus had already prayed that my faith wouldn't fail. Confident assurance in him translates into hope. Enlarge my territory, greater than that tightrope, so I might cope with the hills and slopes of the valleys I find myself in. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer, so I can ascend to higher heights in him. Rewarder of them that diligently seek him, trust him, like the just live blindly by faith. Finally, a smile on his face. My heart's sole intent in the first place was to please him. Now, faith is certainly demonstrated in the way that I live, in response to his track record of the past. His credit's better than TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. The spirit of fear we wasn't given. Faith over fear is how we live in, and that's facts. God bless you.
Not. you got to snap. You got to do the snap. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen. Faith over fear, that's a forever thing. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know that I've had to even walk in that this week. Okay.
Oh my.
And that's just a transparent moment,
Definitely several times.
Yes.
Several times over.
Yes.
I have to remind myself. Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed. That's truth. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now, what made you begin to do spoken word and poetry? And
I will say that it was early on. I would say probably about 13. My mother was the one that introduced me to that culture of writing and English and grammar and speaking correctly and writing to your congressman and writing letters and informing me if I wouldn't want something read in a court of law, don't put it on a piece of paper. So those types of things she shared with me as a young teenager. And just as a way to express myself, started to write poetry, and just realized that I liked being able to actually see what it was that I was writing. And so then just formulating with different words, using the dictionary and learning the emphasis of the importance rather, and the significance of vocabulary along those lines in high school, where I didn't realize that I was developing that skill set even then. However, it wasn't until I would say I was a young mother in the church that our pastor's wife, during the women's Bible study, I would just in sharing, my pieces, because when you are a creative, and you do create something, you want to share it with someone, you want that feedback from people, to kind of gauge where you are and where you can go. For myself, I speak that way, and she would always afford me the opportunity to share my poems with the women in the Bible study. And so she saw something in me I didn't see in myself. I had no idea that I was able to do that. I just thought, I'm just standing up here reading you my poem. But it wasn't until I was afforded, a plethora of opportunity to be able to share that I was like, I like this, and then learning, about different open mics and different, learning to start to research about different artists and along those lines. Yeah, so it's been a while for me writing.
Nice. So, like you just said, you mentioned different artists and things like that. Do you have anybody that's like an influence to you that you kind of looked up to in your journey to becoming this spoken word artist?
I would say, as far as poetry is concerned, I would definitely say Maya Angelou is probably the biggest influence.
No.
Langston Hughes, maybe mm, Nora Zeal Hurston, maybe. Um, as far as spoken word, I would have to say P4CM, and that's Poetry for Christ Movement. They're located.
Yeah.
They're located in California. I'll never forget the first time I heard Genetics was probably about 10 years ago. And her piece, I Will Wait for You. That piece was just,
Yeah.
I mean, like I was hooked. Like
Yes.
I got a fellow.
I think that's what got me onto them, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not
Really?
mistaken.
Yeah,
Yes.
I will wait
I
for
was
you.
like, what in the world just happened?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
For those of you who don't know, PC4, what is it?
PT,
PC4M? Yeah. If
Poetry for Christ
look
movement.
look them up. Look them up,
Definitely,
okay? Yes.
definitely, definitely. They have a whole entire collective.
Yes.
Um, Genetics, Jackie Hill Perry, Ezekiel, Chris Webb, I mean, like some serious artists who are all Christ centered. I don't have anything against the art of poetry or spoken word in, however you'd like to share. However, for myself, I really primarily am, I speak about the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
definitely more of, I'm not even going to say a Christian. I'll say born again. My pieces are definitely spirit filled, prophetic, definitely anointed. Um, yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
definitely.
Now, so you've been doing spoken word for a while now,
Hmm.
right? And you got a few other things going on. You are a woman of many ambitions and many talents, and you got some things going on, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do
So it's
have
all
irons in the fire.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling
Yes,
my age. That's what
absolutely.
Tina Marie would say. She got some irons in the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as we talk about that, let's open up about the business, your business aspects, the entrepreneurial side of things.
Yes. So my husband and I have a business called joelcreations.com, which is where you can find it on the web. But however, it is called Joel Creations, where we have handcrafted, custom designed jewelry, and we've been in I would say we've been in establishment for the past 4 years now. We actually started in October in celebration of what was it? Breast cancer. I'm thinking women's, and I want to say
Yeah.
women's, but it was for breast cancer awareness month. We began with some pink bracelets, and really, in all sincerity, we really started in the hopes of sharing with our middle son. He was going through some transitions in his career, and we were sharing with him, that if you do not have employment, that you can create your own employment, that you can create a business for yourself. And so, my husband was just really trying to show him and to pour into him, and his name is Joel.
Mm,
So, we, just an encouragement to him of where he was, like, we'll put this is yours. We're going to name it after you. This is something, that you can run with. And it
absolutely.
was really something that Sylvester and I both ran with, and Sylvester really clung on to it, and he has just elevated in his craftsmanship and creativity, and it's evident, and it's been very in it's been exciting, to vent, to see, like I said, the feedback from other people, that they love the pieces that we've been able to create, being able to gift jewelry to our loved ones and friends. That's been an amazing experience, but we are looking forward to when we are actually in the marketplace. That's our ultimate goal, is to end up in the marketplace in whatever capacity, whether it be a kiosk. We were, prior to the pandemic, we had
Mhm.
we did have our merchandise in an establishment, and prior to COVID, we're doing quite well. And I will say that even through the process of the pandemic, that the Lord has allowed us to continue to remain successful and prosperous in our business.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So there is another part of your business as well. So you got the jewelry, and
Yes.
then you've got Hunter's Butters,
Yes.
right?
That that I mean, again, Sylvester, he what God says that he's given us everything pertaining to life and godliness. So, creating more so out of a desire to just want to have something good for our own skin. So he began to develop this butter, and it was really good. And so when we started sharing it with other people, they were like, well, whenever you make that skin stuff again, let me know, because I'll get some from you, and I'll buy some. So if someone says to you, that you've created something, and not only have you created it, but that they would like to purchase it from you, then you've already established yourself as an entrepreneur,
Mhm.
without doing it. Because when you love doing something and you're doing something just out of just the sheer pleasure of it, or for your own edification and enjoyment, it's so much easier to be able to do that and to turn that into a business, that
Oh
that
yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
profit then turns into a byproduct of something you already enjoy doing and is already in you to begin with.
Absolutely. So my
Yes.
my husband went and got we got a little bit
Okay. Come
of
on
Hunter's
here.
butter in the house. Okay.
That's
We
right.
got
That's right. That's right. Come on, y'all.
and listen, he loves this stuff, okay?
I know that's right. I know that's right.
He thought he was running out and he about cried.
Ah, that's how we be around here. Like we get fiendish around here.
Yes, yes. I have to sneak and get a little bit sometimes, you know. Can't let him know. Too. Oops.
I'm, I'm about to send y'all some.
Oh yes. Listen. So we got Hunter's Butters, we've got Joel's Creations, and then you all have a marriage ministry, correct?
Yes, yes, we have.
Tell us a
Actually,
little bit about that.
yes, actually, next weekend will be even though we took a little sabbatical over the summer. However, this next week will be our 1 year anniversary of Intentional Intimacy Marriage Ministry. We launched.
Congratulations.
Bless the Lord, bless the Lord. It had been on our hearts for some time. And so to go ahead and take our anniversary as a time of celebration, and just in awe of the fact, that we were celebrating still being married 27 years, next week 28 years. That's not a small feat, and to just share that experience, strength, and hope with other couples who are married. People today look at marriage as something that is no longer necessary. That it's looked at as, oh, it's just a piece of paper, or it doesn't mean anything, or if we've been together for so
Mhm.
long, we already are married. But truly, God says that it's a covenant, and it is also a picture of Christ and the church. So truly, marriage is definitely sacred. And wanting to um, just wanting to come from a place of where we've gone through so much that any other couple would have thrown in the towel. There
Mhm.
were times where we did throw in the towel. So for us to still, remain together, to know who God is in our lives, and in our children's lives, and in the legacy that we want to leave, with like, that's what it's about, right? Like, we didn't go through all of what we went through in our marriage. I mean,
Mhm.
and so and it's not even for bragging rights or anything, but it is to brag on our God, because
Yeah.
that's just how awesome our God is, that we could have endured all of those issues there probably isn't an area of issue or concern in marriage that you can think of that we have not experienced in some capacity or another, yet God has remained faithful to allow us to remain together uh, to this point. You know, we were best friends in high school. I've known him since I was 15. So that's a long time. That's a
Yes, yes,
long time. You know, so
yes.
God is truly faithful.
Awesome, awesome. That I mean, that's always great to hear, when people
Mhm.
have those victory stories of marriage, because a lot of people, like you say, they aren't trying to get married anymore, or scared
Yeah,
of it, or
yeah.
have been burned by it, or seen it, go south so many times that it's like, nah, I don't want to go down that road.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, and both of us come from marriages that did not end successfully, you know, where they were uh, we were married longer than they were, you know, and so that in itself is breaking so we're breaking generational curses, even in that aspect, you know, that we are still married and still together, and that both of us have maintained our marriage longer than our parents.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
you know, that's victory in itself.
Yeah, yeah, and not just together, but happy.
And how about I like them today?
Yeah, yeah. It really is. The good really is outweighing the bad, huh?
Yep.
You like to see that. You like to see that.
Yep.
Listen, listen.
Bless the
That's
Lord.
awesome. And congratulations on your upcoming anniversary, wedding anniversary, and all
Thank
of
you
that.
so
Yes,
so much.
yes. Look, we
So
don't
much.
see those numbers no more these days.
No, no.
Yes,
28,
yes,
yes, we were blessed with 5 children. Well, you know, everybody's grown now. Our
mhm.
youngest is 23, so we have 30, 27, 26, 24, 23,
Oh,
and
wow.
4 boys and 1 girl. Our youngest
Okay.
son was born with Down syndrome, even though we say he had up syndrome because it's not a thing down about him, you know.
Yes.
And even in that, God truly showed himself strong in our lives, even in that, you know. So that
Amen.
so we've been dealt some things that would have challenged any other marriage to just go ahead and just throw in the towel. And like I said, you know, I will say again, uh, it's not like we hadn't, you know, we haven't been in those places, you know, where we said, you know, God, this is, you know, this, I didn't sign up for this, you know, this is too much, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just thankful, you know, that God don't do us the same way we do each other, you know. And
Lord.
that'll
Whew.
preach, right? Yeah.
What? Every time.
That'll preach. Yes, but
Every time.
I'm grateful. Right now I am also in the process of a book collaboration with some amazing um, people who have shared their stories, and the name of the collaboration is called Build It Again, where you have had to experience something in life and got to start all over again, you know. And so this time when you build it, you're not building it from a point of a deficit, you're building it with a gain. So you're
Hmm.
building it with a gain. And so
Yes.
that project collaboration is currently out now. You are able to order that from Amazon and from Fiery Beacon Publishing House, LLC, ran by the illustrious Pastor Brandy Rojas. I believe I can go back and share those links with you as well. And
Yes.
I'm also working on a solo project with Fiery Beacon Publishing House. So
Uh-oh.
yeah, so that one, yeah, that one, people are definitely going to have to stay tuned to hear what is in that, because I've been asked, where are you going to do some poetry? Are you going to publish some poetry? Or, when are you going to share your story? That
Right.
kind of thing. So, I am working on that right now. That is definitely in process right now. So
Awesome.
that will be available shortly.
Love it. I love it. I love
Yes,
it.
yes,
Congratulations on all of those things.
yes, yes,
You got a lot going on.
yes,
Good
yes,
things though. All good
yes,
things. All good things. It's good
yes.
to have stuff going on and it's, productive and it's,
Yes, and I hear Sly over there telling me, say I am in the process of finishing up my bachelor's degree. So
okay.
I,
Woo.
I'll be graduating the end of this year with a
Oh,
degree in
wow.
religion and Christian ministries from Liberty University.
Okay, nice. Look,
Yes,
more power
yes.
to you. We're gonna send all the prayers your way.
Yes. So this, listen, but Patrice, this math got me though. It,
It
this
got me too.
it's been it's been 30 years since I've been in school. I'm like, what kind of math is this?
Listen, we ask ourselves that every day
Woo,
because
Lord.
we are my husband and I are both educators, and
Yes.
we looking at it like, okay, we're gonna go back to 1990 real quick and do it like this.
That's real talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
So listen, so you just told us about your books and everything that you got coming out. So I was gonna, ask if there was anything else that you had coming. Did we miss anything? Was that everything?
No, I do have a YouTube channel also called Wordsmith, where I have been sharing my poetry pieces. I have some audio pieces. Well, all of them are audio. However, there are a few video, but
Okay.
there are a few audio
Nice.
where they're
Now
just
you got that one past me. I didn't know about that one.
mhm, 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 mhm.
Gotta
Yeah.
gotta gotta stick with the wow factor.
Yeah, so I mean, I've done spoken word pieces with music. I've done spoken word pieces with graphics and visuals. I've done spoken word with mime. I've done spoken word with flags. So spoken word is just one piece or one ingredient rather
Oh yeah. Oh
in
yeah.
that creative gamut. But just to be able to deliver it is that's it's the delivery for me.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
yeah,
Well, listen, we love it. Okay, we
yeah,
absolutely love it, and we thank
yes.
you for everything that you did share with us even tonight. So, I
Thank
guess
you.
before we go, just where do you see yourself with all of this stuff in about 3 to 5 years or so? Because you
And
got some stuff going on that's definitely
you
taking
do.
off. So,
Yes, yes. It's been a minute for me. I will say in 3 to 5 years, I would say I would like to say I'd like to see myself grow up maybe a little bit more. Um, I'm I'm growing up so nicely now. It's been such a journey. But again, I would like to see Joelle in the marketplace. I would like to see definitely some more poetry of mine published. I would like to be able to share more poetry in a broader aspect, in maybe some audio LPs, maybe some what do they call them? Some flash drives, but just really getting getting the poetry out and a little bit in a broader audience, I would say.
Right. Right.
Using my degree in a way that is really helping people who are in the substance abuse community, the
Mm-hmm.
behavioral health community, the mental health community, the transitional community, in some aspect. Whatever God has for me, I'm open to receive it, and um, ready to go higher, and ready for this latter season to be better than my former.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am.
The words right there. She just does it. It just comes on
Bless,
out.
bless him,
And that was
bless
another piece. No,
him.
that was. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Okay.
It just
It's
is.
him. It's him.
Awesome.
It's it.
Awesome.
It's him.
Listen.
I am
So,
so
do you have
grateful.
any advice for any upcoming artists? Any upcoming entrepreneurs? Any newly married folks? We look. We about to be 2 years in, so we we can't say we
Years.
anywhere near your heels.
Oh, oh, I remember 2 years, and it
Oh, it's
was
good that you remember it.
two by year two. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, by year two. Woo! Yeah. Um, I definitely recommend having your own relationship with the Lord. I definitely recommend um, not concentrating so much on a destination,
Mm,
uh, but enjoying the journey. When we look back, a lot of our time we spent, oh, I can't wait till these kids get grown. I can't wait for this to be over. And and I look back at those times, and those times were they were the best times. They really were. So to not be in a rush to get to a certain place, but to enjoy the journey of learning your spouse,
mhm,
and enjoy um, learning the things that you have mastered in your marriage, and learning how to enjoy the things that are improving in your marriage. um, Learn how to enjoy the things that are emerging in your marriage, and
mhm,
learn how to appreciate the things that are presently not at this time in your marriage, because you're going to hit
mhm.
all them categories, and it's just real, and it's okay, because it's progressive,
Yes.
so to just really to just enjoy the journey, and to really develop your personal relationship with Jesus.
Absolutely. Listen,
Yeah.
we look, we taking all that in.
Yes. Yes.
Mental note, mental note, mental note.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm surprised my husband didn't have a pencil and paper
Bless him.
because that's what he does right there. Quick.
Bless him. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Bless the Lord. It's more
Yes.
than a notion. I mean, I got plenty of notes I can pull back
Yeah.
from 28 years ago that are
Oh
still just
yeah.
as relevant today as they were 28 years ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like your husband said, ask for help if you need it. That's a big one.
That's
That's
a
a big
big
one.
one. That is a big one. And do not be
Yeah.
afraid to do that in whatever capacity that looks like. If that help is a support group, then by all means. If that help is a black couch and a therapist, by all means. If that help is just learning how to be with just you, that self-love journey, by all means. Um,
Mm,
by whatever means necessary,
yeah.
to get to that expected end, you know. Take it and hold on to it. God got you.
I believe that. And
Yeah.
receive that. And receive
Yeah.
that. Awesome. Well, look, Miss Rhonda Hunter, we appreciate you on tonight.
Oh, yes. I really, really, really appreciate you and Myron. We really do. And when Sly and I have said, when we get back down there, we have just adopted North Carolina as, our home away from home now. And so the next time we get down there, we want to make it a point to be able to spend some time with you all, because I'm a firm believer that fellowship fortifies, in this new um, age, this new time that we're in, with technology. It's been different and it's been challenging. However, but it's been just as fun and exciting to be able to get to meet people from all over the place, and
Yes.
to be able to interact with them, through a computer. And so then I feel like I've already known you, I've already met you, so to be able to now meet you physically, that just it just the fellowship, it fortifies, it
Yes.
fortifies those relationships.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's a good time. Oh,
Team
yeah.
Tisdale, yes sir,
Yeah.
yes sir. They want people,
You shout
boy.
them out too.
Yes, Team
Team
Tisdale.
Tisdale got a lot going on.
They want heart, man. They want people. Yes,
Yes, they
yes.
got a lot going on too. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out too. Okay.
Oh, definitely. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. They got it
I
going
know.
on. They got it going
So
on.
they putting in the work, right?
Yes, 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 they are. Yes, they are. I'm
Absolutely.
so grateful to
Y'all
be
keep going.
connected. So
Yes.
grateful to be connected to
Yes.
Maximizing Life Worship Center.
Absolutely. So this is what Expressions is all about. From the sit down to the live performances that we do is bringing people together. And then, of course, the sit down for us has started out as bringing people together from, a little further away than where we are,
Right, right.
So I like to say, introducing folk in your own backyard, no matter where your own backyard is.
That's right. That's right.
So,
That's
you might just like today, we got somebody from Jersey, y'all. Where y'all
yes.
at?
In the house.
Right, right. So, and
Yes.
that I love it. I love it. I love bringing people together. I love being able to talk about the Lord, be able to spread,
Yes.
Him, just
Yes.
just in general.
That's right.
Not
Oh,
force it
really
on
good connect.
anybody, but just
Yeah,
just being who we are, and
that's it.
you know,
Express yourself. Gotta be
yeah,
you and only you,
express
baby.
yourself.
Let me be me.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Don't
Listen
tell me
again.
what I cannot do.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Good. Listen, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you so much for joining us tonight, for sharing just a little bit of your heart, of what you're doing,
My pleasure.
and
My
you
pleasure.
all just kind of just be on the lookout for the hunters. Okay,
Yes.
listen, they got a lot going on. Okay,
We're doing
so
some
we
things.
doing things out here. Okay.
We're doing some things. That's right. We're doing some
Yes,
things.
doing things with purpose, doing things with
Yes.
purpose.
Yes.
We
Kingdom
ain't just
purpose.
doing stuff, but we out here
That's
doing
it.
stuff with purpose.
Kingdom
So
purpose. Yes,
yes,
indeed. Yes, indeed. Kingdom
absolutely.
purpose.
Out here, turning up for the kingdom.
That's right. Turn up for the kingdom.
Most
Hey,
definitely, the kingdom of
yes.
God. Let me say that.
The kingdom of
Folks,
God. That's right. Clarity is a
folks
beautiful
get.
thing. That's a beautiful
So
thing.
listen, thank you again for taking out a little bit of your time with us tonight.
Thank you.
And you guys be on the
Yes.
lookout again for Miss Rhonda Hunter, as well as her husband, Sylvester Hunter, and
Yes.
everything that they have going on. You can check our page a little bit later. There'll be links and things in there. So,
Yes.
yes. Well, Miss Rhonda, we thank you.
Thank you so much. And you don't have to call me no Miss Rhonda. Don't call me Miss.
Okay, it just come out
I
sometimes.
know, I know it. I know it to be so. I do, I do, I do. I get it. I get it. But it's all love, and
Oh yes.
there's no need for all of that. That's right.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have a good night, and we will catch up with you on the next time.
All right, hon. You do the same. God bless you.
Thank you. You
Thank
too.
you. Okay.
All right, you guys. Thank you for everybody that was able to join us tonight. Okay, wasn't it a good time? Okay, I told y'all we will have a good time. We got in some good conversation, some good chatting tonight. So I just want to say thank you again for you all coming out and sitting with us, chatting with us. Okay. Listen, don't forget about next weekend in Greensboro, North Carolina. Expressions LLC will be having the Express Yourself live event, okay? October 29th from 9 to 11 p.m. at 603C Edwardia Drive in Greensboro, North Carolina. So go ahead and get those tickets. Again, we've got some awesome and amazing artists coming out, some vendors that will be in the building. Y'all, you don't want to miss it, okay? There is something for everybody this homecoming season, okay? You don't have to do the stuff that you used to do, and I'm a living witness, okay? We got other things to do. We got things we can do and still have a good time, okay? And I want folk to know that we have a good time in Expressions, okay? So if you have been there, go ahead and, be a witness, okay? be a witness, okay, to what I'm saying. And, so the folks know I ain't just making it up. I'm not just making it up, okay? All right. We thank Rhonda Hunter again for joining us tonight, y'all. She is amazing. Her husband is amazing. They got some good things going on, some great things going on. So make sure that you check them out. Okay, check them out and stay in the loop with them. Okay, stay in the loop with them. I see them going places and doing some great things. And I'm pretty sure that they'll be back around these parts right here. Okay, I got a feeling in my bones. Okay. All right, you guys, we thank you. And we hope that you have an amazing night. It's about 9 o'clock on a Friday night. What y'all about to do? What y'all about to do? We ain't doing nothing. I'm about to go find me a Christmas movie. My husband he's just like, but that's what I'm about to do. Sylvester said he about to eat. I'm gonna do that too. Okay, I'm gonna do that too. Listen, so eating in the Christmas movie, I'm gonna make my husband watch it with me. Listen, he enjoys them. Don't let him fool y'all. Don't let him fool y'all. He be into them more than me sometimes. Anywho, all right, guys. We love you, and we appreciate you for joining us for just a few minutes of your time tonight. Listen, again, Dale said sleep. I'll do it after my movie. I gotta find a good one. I know it's one. So again, like and share this video if you have not already. If you catch the replay, let us know that you caught the replay. We hope that you get something from it. We hope that it's something that touches your heart, your spirit, your soul, and then something that also you can laugh at and it entertains you. Chuckle, get a little revelation, something. We believe that what we're doing is for purpose. So it's something in it for you. So again, thank you. And y'all have a good night. Don't forget, to express yourself. All right. Good night, y'all.